Hello, I'm Adam Lambay. I'm a chef and a diabetic, and this is A Life Well Eaten. Today on the show, we're going to talk about cutting carbs and finding more flavor. This is a very simple dish, and it has loads of flavor. What it doesn't have is breadcrumbs, which most chicken spiedini recipes do. So, really simply, we're going to start with lots of fresh, wonderful basil. And you can get brutal with this. There's no chopping. All you're really doing is picking off the leaves enough so that you can jam them down inside this little food processor. And the next thing we need is a little bit of orange zest. Finally, some juice of the same orange. Some blended olive oil. Now the key to blended olive oil is that you're getting the benefit of the flavor of extra virgin. However, with vegetable oil, you're getting a higher flash point, which means when we get these on the grill, you're not gonna have a fire, you're gonna have flavor. And salt and pepper. Now we're gonna blend this up, get this to be nice and smooth. Now, simply for this marinade, we can't forget the cheese. I didn't add it in here because it tends to bind it up. So I like to simply just add it to the chicken. The basil's gonna go in. And you really you want to get in here and you want to get dirty. It's the only way to make this work. The most important thing here is that you really want this to sit overnight. We've got salt and we've got pepper and we've got citrus from the orange and of course the lactic acid of the cheese. And all those things are going to make this happy, delicious little mess. And as they sit overnight, they'll break down the chicken and tenderize it. The one thing you can do ahead of time is get them onto skewers and rest them in your refrigerator. And this isn't chicken breast, this is chicken tenders. So they're naturally tender already and it's less prep. You're buying the package and getting started. I'm putting about 2 tenders on each skewer. Oh, this one will be mine. It's got 3 on there. All right, that's it. Throw it in the fridge, let it rest overnight, and then we're gonna get it out on the grill. Like I said inside, we don't have to worry about breadcrumbs like a typical spiedini because we're using the cheese. The cheese is going to create its own kind of natural char and little crunchy bits. It gets rid of almost all the carbs and really kicks up the flavor. Again, you want the grill to be really hot. We need a good sear to make sure these little guys don't stick. Now because we've got our basil and oil mixture on here, they're gonna wanna flare up. So start really hot, and then after you get them on, don't forget about your delicious little tomatoes. Once you get the chicken skewers on, what you're gonna do is turn down the heat to about medium so we get a little bit more of a balance of the char and cooking evenly. It's been, believe it or not, 10 or 12 minutes already, and these little guys are done. They've reached an internal temperature of 165 degrees and they are beautiful and delicious. We're gonna get these guys off, get them inside, and feed them to our hungry guests. To finish things up, we've got a sweet pepper slaw. As always, all of our recipes are available on alifewelleaten.com. Enjoy, and as always, here's to good health, good eating, and a good life. A life well eaten.